Hey, guess what? It's Thief 2X! Yeah! Alright, let's carry on from this library of smutty books into some other place. I don't need to go down that elevator because...
Hello? Who's there?
Because it goes downstairs, and I don't want to go downstairs, do I? Now, let's see. I am in a side passage there, so I guess I need to go there, and then sort of down there for some reason, but I do remember some other place that I hope I find, because otherwise I'm not going to find it, and that would be disappointing, because it would mean I would remember wrongly. That would mean I'm getting old, and I just don't want to think about such a thing. Oh yes, this is the place I remember. Anticlimax. Oh man, in a place like this, that would be horrible, and also amusing gossip at the dinner table, because a table in a brothel is a table for discussing the matter of sex. And stuff. There seems to be some coughing going on. There seems to be another way up from the yard, which I knew about, but seem to have forgot about. This room is not being used. For some reason, they don't have enough customers to justify putting that bed down on the floor. Or maybe being on a wall on a bed is a kind of kink. I wouldn't know. What the hell is this? So this is these stairs. These stairs, okay? Oh, place it back. There. Alright, well, I guess I can go to the place, quote unquote, now. Which is over here. In case you didn't know of the place, and also that the bird is in fact the word. Let's reuse animation forever. I think I might need a key for this. Which key might I need? Oh, it's a hall key. I gotcha. It makes a lot of sense. I'm not going to take that guy out, though. I think I'm not going to, because I think there might be something hilarious you can do with him. Hey, guys, name's Fen. Talking, not funny, and pretending that I am. It's pretty cool. This is, of course, the special room. You can tell because it takes forever to frickin' unlock. If you come in here, you'll never, ever leave. But if you don't come, that's fine. You get to stay. Druid tonight! Remember to have the girls tidy the place. We really have to make a good impression this time. He seemed pleased when he left last week. I'd prefer him to stay that way. Talk to Sally about her newest customer. He's complained twice now about missing valuables. She'll have to go if this continues. From what Druid has told me, one of his associates should be able to take her off my hands. Oh, but I'd rather not have it come to that. She's a good girl, and she makes the customers come back for more. Stella behaved oddly last night when Druid was here. She kept sending me strange looks. It was as if she wanted to tell me something, but when I pressed her afterwards, she wouldn't admit to it. Does she know? That would be unfortunate. I hope for her own sake that she can keep her pretty nose out of this. Last night, Sally told me that one of her customers, the young Rothschild, had revealed to her that our good sheriff is planning on hanging the two Hammerites who were found guilty of trying to bribe a watch officer. How he came by this information, I don't know, but I suppose money gets you far. Mr. Rothschild is clearly concerned about our discretion. If only he knew how the sheriff spends his nights. So you see, in Thief 2, you remember how they were saying they're extracting information with pillow talk at the brothel? Well, yes, they indeed are. I don't like this. What if Druid decides that he doesn't need my services anymore? What will happen to me then? I don't think it's unlikely that he may have to set an example in order to impress some of his political associates. If only I hadn't gotten into this mess. Maybe I should move first, try to blackmail him. No, that would be too dangerous. I cannot risk that. I'll have to trust him when he says that he needs me, and that he'd never dream of hurting me. It would be so much easier if I didn't know all this. Stella knows, I'm sure. I'll have to talk to her. Where do they find those tough boys? Yesterday, the new one, Braddock, welcomed Lord Karen by addressing him by name. Good evening, Lord Karen. I hope you had a good time. That Kara sure is hot, ain't she? Wish it was me. Needless to say, Lord Karen was not amused. I am. When I returned from the ladies' room last night, I found Druid searching my room. I'm sure he was looking for my journal. Maybe I should create a fake one and let him find it, just to make him feel safe. This is not good. Maybe I should risk taking a look at that journal he keeps with him, just to see if he's become suspicious. Or I could have Stella do it. Oh, the corruption runs rampant in this frickin' place here. Oh, yes almighty. Now we don't have to go so far as to compare a band with God here. Come on. I almost think that one of these guards goes to the bathroom periodically, like all the frickin' time. Oh, and I'm supposed to walk on the ceiling. Great. Anyway, and that's how you get through a door, but I don't know, that might be a silly thing to think. I thought I heard a from a guard, but apparently not. I think one of these rooms holds a secret, if memory serves. My memory is a very good servant, or a slave. But, you know, those things can truly make you happy. Oh, hey, it's some loot. Now I've got rather what could be considered a lot. I guess this is, frickin' Sally's room, because she steals from peeps. Oh, man. The accusations are just all over the place. So, yeah. It's pretty much just things, cute little goodnight moon lampposts there. Crap. Seriously, at least it doesn't have these ridiculous outlets where you have a light switch on the wall with no overhead light and it turns the outlet on and off. As if we can afford to spare any plugs in this age of having 10,000 electronic devices. Yeah. Unfortunately, this may not be in that age, because this is a game and it's like in a different universe that's old! Older than that guy's face. Yes, now you see that guy comes out here and he starts guarding the hallway. But then he goes to the bathroom. Whether it's to actually use the bathroom or whether it's to use it for the purposes of denouementing after reading his filthy magazines, I don't know. But if that was the case, well, doing it that many times in a day might be a little bit detrimental to your, yeah. Well, I'm gonna make a try for it. I don't know, but he didn't see the rope, so that's cool.
He's a pigsty. Look at this place. Letting birds run around freely.
Oh, I agree, sir. Berwick's running around freely. Pff, I can't even buy such a thing. Oh, this is like a spy camera. Jeez, I thought it was a piece of loot. How dumb of me. Anyway, I'm just gonna go on up here and skip out on a terribly important... Oh, Sally and Kara. Oh, but they're really the only rooms that are marked. It seems... a bit suspicious that there's... Oh, there's the good sheriff right there, wearing no pants. It's actually hilarious. He's just walking around. Well, no, he's wearing pants. It just looks like he isn't, I'm sure. Let's take a look at the sheriff's pants, okay? Yeah, he's probably wearing white leggings, but it looks like he's wearing no pants, which is funny, because it's a brothel. But seriously, now that I'm in his room, I have to be careful. This is serious time. Wait a minute. No, I'm not even supposed to get in this way. Hang on here. Something is funny. I mean, I can get in this way. I mean, I'm supposed to, quote unquote, as in that's a way to do it. But I'm not going to do it that way because when it comes to playing games that I've played before, I got to play them the same way every single time. Oh, that's the bell. Oh, whoops. He doesn't take kindly to me intruding on his little space there, does he? Now, this is the door I want. See, I thought it was that one, but no, it isn't. No. To make sure there's not anything lootful in here, let's look in a toilet that hasn't been flushed because it can't be flushed. That sounds like a good thing to do as a thief, but really, this mission is all about not doing anything good at all. These are the friggin' most disturbing things. Like, whoops, I've had another baby. That's 12 since lunch. Stick him in the cradle and in the attic and just let him die. We can forget about them. This is no big thing. Pregnancy, childbirth, that's just a small cost of the job. It's terrible. Anyway, that's what would happen in this time and age with a brothel, I'm sure. They didn't really care much about protection of any kind.
That's it. I should start going to bed earlier.
She knows that I can't be here all night.
That doesn't sound anything like Truart and Thief 2. Just saying. I mean, it's decent voice acting, but it just sounds absolutely nothing. Truart sounds like, you know, well, I don't trust you, Karas, and it would make me feel much more comfortable if you'd let me in on your whole plan. More like that, but instead he's like... But anyway, yeah, basically... You kind of gotta, like, stick a rope down, at least. That's one thing you can do, and, you know, if I can, I will. Hey, what the heck's with his... Oh, is he supposed to have a... Why does it look like his shoulder's slightly taken off? You're a guy, and you can't do that thing where you take one of your sleeves down. That's women only. I mean, I ain't trying to be sexist here, but let's face it. I am.
I'll have to remember her for next time.
Oh, well. I'll have to remember her for next time.
Druid's diary.
Yes. Dealings with free traders this month. Blah 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 blah, a bunch of slave trades. The Sunnyport Free Traders gave me a test subject today. Some local merchant named Kedar who was cutting in on their profits. They'd been holding him for a while, and I heard I was looking for vagrants and street scum. He's malnourished and half dead, but that won't matter once Karas performs his miraculous transformation. Now what? Karas has returned his merchant to me in the form of one of those ghastly servants. I told him to keep them away from me, but he insists that I keep one at my home for a short period. I don't like this at all. I've had all I can stand. It's bad enough that I'm on pins and needles trying to keep my reputation clean. Now I have this blasted servant following me around. It keeps moaning something that sounds like sire. I must admit it's amusing, but it unnerves me at the same time. I've made up my mind. Tomorrow I shall pack it off to the Grand Hotel. That's one less employee we'll have to pay, and the manager, Mr. Finkel, can deal with its incessant moaning. You don't have to pay the servants. Seriously, you don't. That's like the whole freaking point. Oh well. It's been quite a while since I've written here. How pleasant life has become since I began working with Brother Karas and his mechanists. The streets are free of filthy beggars for the first time anyone can remember, and everyone lauds me as the savior of the city. Only it has kept me so busy I have been unable to record my thoughts. I must begin to make this a priority. By the time I become Baron, these pages will be needed for the publishing of my memoirs. A little ambitious there, son. I went to the bear pits with Lurin yesterday. Undercover, of course. The place really isn't what it used to be. 520 gold pieces on Corwin's Rager. Not much rage about it, though, but seeing the condition of the other beast, it couldn't lose. My men caught an adulterer near Shoals Gate this morning. There was an angry mob looking for him, and my men handled the situation by handing the man over to his pursuers. I think we've seen the last of him. Exemplary work by young Staley. By handing him over. It's exemplary. Fine. Remember to question Valari about that girl, Stella. I suspect she may be on to me. If she is, I think Karas just might receive another specimen to transform. She's pretty, though. If it turns out she doesn't know the whole truth, maybe Finkel can use a new maid at the Grand? As my mom used to say, I have a heart of gold. I love this guy. Remember, hanging at noon in Cobbler Square. Party afterwards at Lord Cauldron's. Should be fun. Maybe I should invite Valari. It would be good for her to get out a bit. As long as she is not seen with me, it should be fine. Oh yeah, she totally loves you. Prostitutes fall in actual, proper, true love with people all the time. Oh, man. Come on. Oh, you Okay, so, now, objective. Find out a thing. Okay, read his personal diary. Now I know...
After all, too much wine.
Now I know what to do for the rest of the game. However, I want to know if I found all the loot, so...
Yes.
Catch me, Rarity! Catch me!
What have we here?
Oh, he did
An
take off his
assassin.
suit. That's disgusting. Oh, there's loot there. That's... That's ridiculous. Well, just under 200-ish. I wasn't aware there was any loot here. Man, this room used to be really hard when I was younger, even on normal. I was just like, oh my god, I can't even go anywhere down on this floor, cause like he's gonna see me. Wow, this knob's barely turning. That's what you say when you hear a door open, right? Green beans! What was that? You just go off there to clean yourself up, dude. I'm going to walk over here. I guess it's because he's got this alcoholic beverages that he keeps having to go to the bathroom. That's disappointingly mundane. Oh well. This place really does have very good ambience, though. Nice, good music, I mean, you know? Anyway, there's this. Hang on, I think there was one room, and I don't remember where it was, where I missed something in a closet. Oh, yeah, that's right. There's coins. Babia, that is all, folks. Well, no, it isn't. I think I saw on camera. Oh, well, it's a scroll. It's not loot, but fine, I guess I'll read it. God. Found a letter in the hallway today. Looked important, so I picked it up. It turned out to be from that mysterious Mr. Druart that the Madame has been so eager to impress lately. Except his name is not Druart, and he's not just a wealthy customer. I couldn't understand all the letter said. It was mostly politics. And women aren't good with politics, right? Oh my god. But the guy that Mr. Druart, or whatever his name is, he wrote that he was using a clever guise, was going to send the letter to, must be one of the lords. Lord K. Now who could that be? This must mean that Mr. Druart is a very powerful man. I wish I knew more about politics. This is so exciting. I heard Mr. Druart tell the Madame something really gross tonight. I was listening at the door pretending to have dropped my necklace. He hangs people, or has someone do it for him. Who is he? Oh, I preferred to do something a lot less gross, like having random strangers fuck me. I think I know who Mr. Druart is. I was about to ask the Madame today, but I just couldn't. What if she puts me back out on the street for being so nosy, or gets him to do something horrible to me? No, it's best if I don't tell her. That way I can stay here and have a bunch of random strangers do things that are by and large fairly horrible to me. Although I guess there are those people who don't mind having sex with total strangers, maybe, so it may or may not actually be horrible. What do I know? And there's his pants. Bingo. That's...
And here I thought the night was just getting started. Ah, well, nothing there.
That's all the loot. That's number wang. I keep wanting to say that. So now let's leave this shithole. If I were going to a high-class brothel, I would not go here because it's not really high class, despite the sheriff going here, but I guess he goes here because it's filthy and dirty, and he kind of likes it that way. More babies for the cribs. Looks like some thief actually came in and smashed her over the head with a rolling pin, rather than just some customer not being gentle enough, but, hey. Well, alright, 4 to 4, all loot, that's that. Next time, we'll continue the game as usual. And now to put the exact same custom thumbnail on this as every other video. See you guys later, thanks for watching, and bye for now.